happening? What's up? Dark Knight Radio. What's going on, people? Guess what? I got a new true story time for you guys. Like I told you before, no GMO, no cap, 100% organic. These stories are real. They're not fake. We don't do the cap around here. The title, this video is about she called her boyfriend on me 3 times. Not 1, not 2, 3 times. Let's get into the video. So as I told you, when I was first hired at Walgreens, oh yeah, this is another Walgreens story. But when I was hired at Walgreens, I was hired to be a supervisor. But when I came in, we were short staffed. Nobody wanted to work the overnight shift, so I had to do both overnight and mid shift when I first started. So there was this employee we had. Now I was never really close to her, but we didn't have any animosity. I just never worked. I maybe worked with her twice when I was on the day shift. I forget her name. I think it started with a J. Anybody who worked with me, who watched these videos, you know what I'm talking about. She stayed in the photo lab. She used to wear this black uniform every day. She had like gold or blonde hair. She was slim, skinny, or whatever. Wasn't a bad person. Like I said, I didn't know her too much. She only worked on my shift maybe once or twice. And remind you, I'm coming in, I'm young, and she's like in her 30s, mid-30s, and I'm coming in there, I'm a supervisor, and I'm telling her what to do. I don't know if she had aspirations to move up, but I can tell when I worked with her that me telling her what to do or me being the manager on duty was a problem. You can just tell, right? So like I told you, I never really talked to her that much. We never really came into contact really, because besides those 2 times, I never worked her shift, and I only worked day and night for maybe a month or 2. Then I was strictly doing overnight, so I really never seen her. Maybe in the morning when she was coming in, maybe. But not even then, because she worked at 9 a.m. and I usually be gone maybe 7:30, 8:30 maybe. So one day, I'm going to fast forward. Like I say, we never talked, so that there's not much history, but we knew of each other. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, how you doing? Talk, shoot the shit, just passing by. So one day, it's morning time, and I'm getting ready to leave. And one of the other managers, big bro, Shad, and he know if he listened to this video, big up, big bro, you know the story I'm about to tell. He came out looking like Clark Kent, had the glasses on, you know what I'm saying, with the tie. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to leave. Shad comes in. He's the manager to come in to relieve me in the morning, right? So I help my one last customer before I get ready to clock out. This female came. She wanted help. Nice looking young lady. Very astute, studious, spry young lady, and she seeked me out for my help, for my expertise in the photo lab. And the managers at my store, and I don't care if they're listening or not, they weren't much help as far as your career. Like, they wasn't going to train you really. They were just going to write you up, sell you out, and you basically be on your own. They weren't much help. I don't have especially the store manager. He was terrible. The nigga was incompetent. I don't know how he got the job. I guess he gave a mean hand job. So I don't care. So you had to, if you didn't learn yourself or ask and do your due diligence to ask somebody how to show you to do something, you was never gonna learn, but you'll get written up or blamed if you didn't know it. Shocker. So I didn't know photo lab. Matter of fact, in my whole career at Walgreens, I never knew photo lab, and I was a manager. I wasn't taught. I guess it wasn't a priority for them to teach me. So I'm talking to the girl, I'm talking to her, and Most of the conversation is flirting. I'm not gonna lie. She's flirting with me. And, she needs help. She needs to print some photos. So I don't know the photo lab, right? I think everybody knew that at some point. So guess who does know? This particular girl who the video is about. She knows about the photo lab. So I saw her come in, right? Now, when she came in, she clocked in, took her breakfast, and went to the break room. Now, if you was going to come in, I'm still a manager. If you was going to come in, you eat, then clock in. You don't clock in, be on your phone talking about love and hip hop, then go to the break room and eat while you on the clock still. So I called her on the mic. I don't know how now. Don't quote me. I forgot how she came up. Either she walked up or I called her because Chad wasn't clocked in, and I called her on the intercom to come to the photo lab, right? So I can see her walking. You can see her all the way to the back wall when you're in the photo lab at Walgreens. So I can see her come around the corner and walk all the way up, and I'm still talking to the girl. We laughing, we joking. So I said, "How you doing? Good morning, babe. Can you do her photos for her? I gotta clock out, and I'm not sure." She bust out in an attitude. "Why you can't do it? You see I'm doing something." I say, "What are you doing? You clocked in, right? So technically you're supposed to been up here." I just didn't say nothing because Shad is your manager. I'm not your manager. I don't manage you right now. It's Shad, so he got to deal with that. Can you just help her real quick? "What I got to do? Why you call me? You don't tell me what to do, nigga. Yo, you young punk ass nigga. I don't know. Everybody like you. I don't like you." I'm like, "Babe, I'm like, hold on. Excuse me, sweetheart. What?" I'm talking to the customer. "Excuse me, sweetheart. What's your problem? That is part of your job, you chicken head. You come over here and you do photo lab like I told you to do. At the end of the day, I don't care what age I am. Do your job. If you was on overnight, you gonna be talking back. You'll be trained. You'll be well trained overnight. If I was your manager, you gonna be talking back." I said, "You can get away with these sorry manners in the day shift, but don't bring that to me. I came to you humbly, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Repay the service. Do what you told." "Nigga, what? I'm from New York. You know what we do to niggas like you?" I said, "No, I'm not in the mood for a blowjob right now, but what else do you do? Because are you threatening me?" Now, I'm standing still. I'm behind the register. She comes back around now, gets in my face, clapping her hands, right? Now, I'm smart. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not finna hit this woman. I'm not about to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But my only defense at that point is to probably say something to you that'll hurt you at this point, because you're doing this in front of customers. This young lady is looking at me, and I'm trying to see what I can do with that. And you come in here with all this hostility. Well, if you don't want to work, don't come in. She came up there in my face, breath smelling like balls and black and miles and pubic hair. And you come up here with snot and boogers running up in your nose and eye boogers. You didn't even put your makeup on right, but you want to get in my face and argue. I said, "Get out my face. You got snot and boogers in your nose, you chicken head." Now, just so happened the girl started laughing, right? And she's calling me lame, old duck nigga. You gonna hit me now? You gonna hit me like my pimp? What are you talking about? So Chad comes outside. I said, Chad, I say, get this mailbox built bitch out my face. Okay, please, real quick. Hurry up, Chad. Get out my face. So Chad went and grabbed her, right? So she goes in the office and she's mad and crying and all this. And in the mix of me arguing with her, I told her, now remember, like I told you guys before, this when I was younger, a less cultivated version of myself. I'm not condoning anything I did. I'm just telling the story of what happened back then when I worked at Walgreens, right? So in the mix of me, going back and forth, which I shouldn't have done, I should have just walked off. But you couldn't tell me to do that back then. I say, go get your nigga. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not gonna put hands on you, but go get your nigga. Go get any nigga you want. Now, this is a true story because the manager, Shanika, that I called my sister, and Ashley, who I also called my sister, they used to make fun of me because I used to say that to women who would come in very disrespectful. I don't argue with women. I don't sit here and go. But see, that's all I'm gonna tell you to do. Real calmly, you'll get any nigga you want. Go get your nigga. I shouldn't have said it. Right? I should have just been the bigger person, right? So my manager, the store manager, she calls him, right? Remember, she was doing the most loud talking, most cursing, and all this here, and hand slapping and all this. He said, okay, y'all stay. I didn't stay. I said, I'm going home. I just worked 10 hours. I just had to deal with her. I'm gone. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Like Cartman, right? So she's talking to him, blah, 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 blah. He calls me. He told me to write up some story. I ain't writing up nothing. If you want a story on my side of it, let somebody else tell you. I'm not writing no documents. I ain't got time for all that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? At that point, I was kind of done with Walgreens anyway. So it was on the investigation, right? So I want to say the same week or I think the same week it was the same week. I'm coming in, right? And they knew me and this girl had problems, right? And they knew how she was. She was a firecracker, right? And I came into work, and when I come in the door, I see her look at me. Then she ducks behind the photo booth, behind the little counter. I'll go over there, put my bag down. I go and I clock in, right? Now, no. I'm sorry. Fast forward. Rewind. I'm sorry, not fast forward. Rewind. This is what happened. God, you guys forgive me. I hate this. That wasn't the first altercation with her boyfriend. The first altercation was the first night I came in. This one I had on my black hoodie. Everybody know the black hoodie. That's a Hall of Fame jersey to me, that black hoodie. That's another story. I came in, right? And I went to go clock in. She wasn't there that night. I came back out and I noticed this Juicy J from 3-6 Mafia looking brother. He looks at me, and when I come out, his eyes get really big. And he says, "Are you the manager? Dwight, you the manager?" I said, "Yeah, what's up?" Now, this wasn't the first time people have came looking for me. And usually it was for a fight or altercation. So when you come asking for me, I'm going to be on go. Who are you? What do you want? So he looks at me up and down, and I guess she didn't tell him. Maybe not saying size matters. I'm not saying because a nigga big, people scared of him. I'm not saying that because I was big, niggas supposed to be scared of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but he looked at me, and I guess he didn't know how big I was, or she neglected to tell him, but she was remiss not to tell him. So he looked at me, he saw my shoulder, he saw my chest. He was like, "You Dwight?" I said, "Yeah, what's that? What's up? What's happening?" What? So I'm here. What's up? Why you call me up here? I said, "I don't even know who you are, my guy. Who are you, the milk man or something? The bread man? The bread over there?" "No, you told my girl to ask me to come up here." I said, "Are you coming for any?" I said, "Look, brother, I don't know why you came up. Why did you come up here? What's up? Make your presence known. You come looking for me. Make your presence known, nigga. What you want to do? You told me to come up here and do something. I'm up here to do something." I said, "Okay, then enough said. Let's go outside and talk like gentlemen then." So before he says something, I goes outside, right? And I goes to the side of the building. That's where everybody went to fight at that point. Now, I'm not condoning anything that I'm saying, but this is just true story. So I go to the side of the building, and I look, and I see a white car with a nigga with dreads hanging on the door. You know how the car door be open, and the person hanging in the door. I don't know. It's kind of, you know how they, like, one arm may be on the roof, the other arm is on the top of the door. I see him in the middle of the parking lot. So I'm thinking, he must be with bro. So he came outside. I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? You want to talk? What you want to do? What's happening? I'm out here. I'm out here." I ain't trying to fight, man. I gotta go do Uber. Go do Uber. And he walks off fast. Don't call him up here no more. Don't let me have to come up here no more. Like he just checked me or something. He get in the car with the dude, and the dude looks at me. You know what I'm saying, kind of tilts his head. I'm like, okay, that was weird. So the whole night I'm still on go because, you know, the story of him. When somebody said they're gonna come back, especially a man, I take it serious. So the whole night I'm on go, right? The second night I come in over, and I think this is the next 2 weeks when I was on duty. This is when I came in and I see her in the photo booth. I go over there to put my bag down, and she ducks off behind the photo counter, right? So I see that same guy, but he's peeping at me in the aisles. And I'm like, who it is? Nigga, every aisle I go down, he peeping, and like he got something in his hand. And like he got something, like he's holding something behind his shirt. I said, I know this ain't. And I look at her, and she's peeping over the counter behind me in the photo lab, right? And I'm laughing like, y'all can't be serious. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna squash this beef, because at that point I'm thinking to myself, I gotta watch my back too many times up here. I don't have time for another enemy. Let me just go ahead and smooth it over with this dude, right? So I go to him, and while I'm talking to him, I put my camera on. I showed many people this video. I got my phone camera on, and he don't know that it's pointing at him, right? So I'm trying to talk to him, and I'm trying to squash it, but he's not even looking at me. His back is turned looking down, acting like he's trying to buy something. I said, look, brother, I don't know, like, what's your name, brother? What? And he got his back turned. I said, look, man, let's go ahead and squash it. You know, my bad if I said something out the way to your girl. I apologize. That's me being a man, right? Oh, no, I ain't did nothing. I said, well, turn around and face me then. Like, turn around and look at me like a man. I'm talking to you like a man. Turn around and give me the proper respect. What's happening? Oh, nothing, nigga. Ain't nothing dead. Like, you want me up here? I'm up here. Beef now. You know what I do to niggas like you in New York? So I started laughing because I can't take you serious. You can't even turn around and face me and look at me. And I have this video on camera. Anybody who I showed, y'all know the story. I said, look, I see your girl over there peeping at me from behind the counter, and you peeping at me from behind aisles. I don't got time for this. I'm going to squash it now, because I don't want to see a big yellow eye keep looking at me every time I go down the aisle, man. I want to be having to look over my shoulder. So you know what? I said, come over here. We all going to talk. Me, you, and your girl. Come on over here. Let's talk. So we go to the photo counter, and my sister Ashley, the security guard, she gets up because if anything was gonna happen with me, she was right behind me, and she didn't care if you was a nigga. She'd grab you by your collar and pull you out the store. I love Ashley. Shout out Ashley. If you hear this, if she get into something, I'm behind her, and vice versa. She gets up, like, yeah, what y'all want, my little brother? I like, Ashley, I got it. We talking. I got it. So, I say, look, come here. I forget the lady. I forget her name. I said, come here. Look, we gonna talk. Listen, I'm gonna say I apologize to you in front of your man. You know, we both said some stuff we shouldn't have said. I apologize. So they both saying, oh, nah, we ain't dead nothing until we see blood. And I'm thinking, and I'm trying to talk, and he cut me off. I say, listen, don't cut me off no more, nigga. Let me talk. You ain't want to talk back there. You ain't want to talk in the back. Don't talk now. So shut up. And he didn't say nothing. His girl right there looking at him like, this nigga. Now, it wasn't my intent to make him feel like that in front of his girl, but I'm trying my best to squash this. I even said I apologize to him and her, and y'all still coming at me like in a hostile way. I apologize to both of y'all in y'all face. If anything, I said, look, man, you can even tell your girl you made me apologize. I just don't want this to continue, right? I'm crazy because I'm crazy. So they leave. She clock out. They leave, right? Before he leaves, he says it's not over, and I'm thinking this dude is a real clown, man. They leave the same night. I'm on go because, like I told you, when I get in an argument with somebody and they leave the store, I'm always going to be on go for the rest of the night or forever. Period. Third time they come. third time I see her boyfriend, he's with two other dudes, and I'm by myself. And my cashier called out, and I'm by myself, and it's only me and security guard Ashley, right? They come in, and he's doing the same thing. And one dude asked me, "Hey man, you got a problem with Big Homie?" I said, "What? You got a problem with him?" I said, "First of all, who are you, little man, little nigga? Who are you?" And they call me T, little Jim, little Bill, something, whatever he said. Don't quote me on the name. I say, "So are you his bodyguard or something?" I said, "Wait, if he got the problem and he speak, you shouldn't be speaking." I said, "You know what? Hold on 1 second. It was 2 customers in the line, right? And remember, I was by myself." I said, "Ashley, when I ring them 2 up, lock the door and stand in front of the door. I'm talk to them over here, all 3 of them." She locked the door. I said, "Come over here." I said, "Listen, we either gonna fight right here tonight, right now. Ain't nobody around. Security guard checking the door, so you can't blame it on me having security, right? It's not the first time I told her to close the store and let me go talk, quote, to somebody in the back of the store. What's up? What's the issue? You either gonna talk it out and dead it, or we gonna fight it and dead it, or somebody gonna be dead it? What's happening?" Look, man, I said, "Look, the second time you came, I apologize to you, brother. You couldn't even look me in my eyes and talk to me like a man." I pulled up the video, and even his homies was like, "Damn, nigga, like, the nigga tried to talk to you like you couldn't even," and his homie was like, "You couldn't even talk to him? You couldn't even face him?" He said, "Bro, I already apologized like a man to you and dead it. Like, why you still..." My girl told me make sure this nigga pay for what he doing. I said, "Bro, I apologize for you and her, bro. Like I said, you either gonna fight or we gonna talk or you gonna leave. What's happening?" "Nah, man, you ain't with it. You apologize. I just want to make sure you apologize." I said, "Again, brother, I apologize to you." I said, "Anyway, so that's cool. It's dead." I shook their hands. They left. And now you see what I had to. Now, this is not the last of these stories, but later on, she got fired. She reported me to corporate and to the manager. I was gonna let it slide because I don't want to see nobody lose their job. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want her to get fired, but you started it, but you trying to press the issue and get me fired for something you started, and it backfired, and you got fired. I didn't even tell the manager what happened. I didn't write it up. I didn't write a statement, nothing. All I said was, you know what I told the manager? And me and the manager got in an argument. I said, "Listen, you know what? That happens sometimes with family or co-workers. You may have a disagreement or an argument, but it don't mean we enemies." That's why I told him anyway. I don't have no disrespect. I don't hold no contempt toward her. I don't want her to get fired. He tells me, "You need to look out for yourself because don't nobody look out for you." I said, "But I'm a man. I got a certain moral code in me, and I'm going to live and die by that. You know, I'm not going to sit here and let her get fired because I've seen you argue with many people back here, and you never come to them, you never talk to them and fix it. It's always you yelling. Well, you don't yell at me, but it's always you yelling at somebody." You know what I mean? So that's how I felt about that. And he gets mad at me. "Well, you should have told corporate because she beat you to it." She told, I say, "Well, the witnesses know what happened. And that's what's going to be the determining factor. I don't have to say nothing. Simple as that. You mad at me because I want to get her fired?" So that's what happened. She got fired. I didn't want her to get fired. And it's not like my life at Walgreens got any better from that. It didn't. I was still on go. I know that this nigga was going to come back because his woman make him feel less of a man and keep telling him to come back up there and see and deal with me. He can't deal with me. He not man enough for that. But I wasn't trying to go there. I had too many enemies overnight at that job, plus the people I worked with. I didn't need no more. It would have been, if I would have got killed, it would have been like, who shot Waldo up that morning? Was it him? Was it the manager? Was it the girl? Was it the nigga? Let's find out next episode who shot Dark Knight. So nah, bro. So I'm trying to chill at that point. But I digress. That was the story, guys. Story time. Post in the comments. Tell me how you feel about this story. And like I actually went through this stuff. No fact. No cap. I'm about to say no facts. No cap. I want you guys to be safe. Don't never give your all to a retail job that's not paying you the money you should be getting paid. Never. Don't fight if a nigga stealing. You might tell him, I see you, stop stealing. If you don't, hey, they got insurance on it. It's Dark Knight Radio. You guys be good and be safe.